Yes, yes, you were the one no, who was requesting for the speaking part, or it was someone else. Yes, let's wait for the people to join. Yes, you are unable to hear my voice because it was on mute. I was waiting for people to join, in fact, because there was someone who especially requested for the speaking session. So I don't know if he is here or not. Still waiting for that person to join. Do we have that guy here who was asking for the speaking session? I don't know if he's here or not. I Who requested for the speaking session? I don't know if. Mhm. Let's wait. Okay, meanwhile, the people who are here, you can ask me questions regarding cooking or any other module. I can't hear you. Are you speaking? Mr. Saad, are you speaking? I can't hear you.
Yes, yes. Hello.
Yes, what you want to ask?
Uh, I am nothing. Just I want to hear that. What is this meeting about?
It was just people were because I have given my PT and I've scored good, so I was helping out people with stuff about PT. If they have any questions, if they have any queries.
Okay. So before
Maybe the maybe the person is not here, so I think I should end the session.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. My question was, uh, can you please display or showcase your practiced summarized written text so that I can understand how you gonna do it and you get full mark on it?
Okay, just give me 1 minute so I could share the screen. Give me a minute.
Yeah, obviously.
उनके जूते बर्तन थे, उनके कपड़े साफ थे। अस्पताल के मरीज अंजलि को पसंद थे।
I am requesting everyone to mute their mic.
भाई अस्सलाम वालेकुम। हेलो।
Walaikum assalam.
अच्छा भाई आप ये मैंने अभी आज जो है ना ज्वाइन किया और मैसेज देखे आपके लिंक सेंड किया था, तो मैं थोड़ा लेट हो गया। तो काइंडली आप अगर अपना अलग ग्रुप बना लें, उसमें आप ऐड हमें भी कर दें, चलें। जो भी आपका लिंक वगैरह आएगा हमें थोड़ी सी हेल्प हो जाएगी इसमें, क्योंकि आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा जो है ना पीटी के रिलेटेड काफ़ी चीज़ें जो है चेंज हो गई हैं। अगर आप अलग ग्रुप बना लेंगे तो हमारे लिए फ़ायदा हो जाएगा। तो जब भी आप कोई ऑनलाइन जूम क्लास देंगे तो उसमें जो भी इंफॉर्मेटिव चीज़ होगी वो हमारे लिए बेनिफिट होगा।
Okay, Ji. So, this is basically my thought, and I cannot do this on regular basis because I have to go for my job also. It was just today that I was able to give some time. Okay, Arif Mahmood sir, I have opened my screen and let me share my screen. Then I will tell you how I did that. Let me wait a minute. I just share my screen. Here it is. So can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, it's appears.
So you see, I haven't scored 100%. I've scored 6.25 because obviously I can make mistake. I have given a lot of tests. I will show you. This is one of it because I have given all the 40 tests that are available on the app Unimock. So in a hurry was I able to find it. Okay. If you look at this, it has clearly shown me that what is my mistake. It's written here imported and also. Now the thing is, as I said, we are not native English speakers, so definitely for us to summarize such a big 300 words into few words is not that easy. We will definitely be making some mistakes, and APUNI has its own artificial intelligence also. So they are requesting that I should add an end here. It's showing me what is my error. But if you see, I have already written and somewhere else. Just give me a minute. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so this is basically my answer. I will show you the paragraph, what the paragraph was. This was the actual paragraph.
Yes.
This is the actual paragraph, right? This is the whole paragraph. The whole paragraph. Now, what I do, if I look at it, I will look for the I will, first we'll go for the first line. The first line is in the periodic quest for culinary identity, Australia automatically looks to indigenous ingredients. Kindly, somebody can mute your mic. Let me mute it for you. Mm, let's see if I can mute everyone. I don't know how to mute it. It's wasting time. Just follow me. This is the paragraph. So when I will go for summarized written text, I would look for the line that is the longest. So if I look here, this is from one full stop to another full stop. It is the longest one, but still there is one comma here. And again, there is another comma here. So I don't think so that it is the longest line because it will be quite uncomfortable to deal with that line. And then again, I will look for another line. If I look at this line, there can be little doubt that using an indigenous product must qualify. So if I look at this line from here till here, it's a complete line. There is no comma. So I would rather choose this line so you need to type this line as it is. Don't make any mistakes. Although I could have gone for the first line in this periodic quest for culinary identity, but there are so many commas, there is so much breakage in this line that I don't feel comfortable with it. So I went for the second line. From here till here, I would copy paste it or type it as it is. So if I have written that, for example, if I can copy paste it, let me see how much I would get. Okay, okay, that will be my first line. Then I will write in letter and then I will go for another line which is the longest without any commas or brackets. What about the last line? Let's see about the last line. It is indigenous foods are less relevant to Australian identity today. The lamb and passionate fruit, both initially imported and now naturalized. I can take this line also, the last line, this one. I take both these line, I copy paste it or type it in the box given below and see how many words it is. So if you look at my answer, Okay, if you look at my answer. So what I showed you is this. The same copy paste as I showed, there can be little doubt that they're using an indigenous product. As I told you, I wrote the whole line from here till here and I put a comma. Don't put full stop because summarized written text is you have to write one sentence. That means there will be only one full stop. Okay. So, but to complete 70 words, you can choose as many lines as you can, but you have to put a comma in between. So I wrote, copy pasted the whole line as it is from here to country, then I put a comma, and I saw that my word count was very less when I did that. Then I went for another line. Let's see if we can practice one question. Just give me a minute. Let's practice.
So we have to select the longest sentence.
Yeah, from one full stop, another full stop, the longest one without any commas or bracket. Now, if you look at this paragraph, if you go for summarizing this paragraph, see here it is. If I look at the first line, there are so many brackets, one comma here, second, it's not a long line also. Let's go for the second thing. It might seem this. Now, here is an hyphen. I'm doubtful that whether I should go for this line or not. I don't know whether the AI will mark this as one sentence or they will think it is a hyphen. So it's two sentences. It's better not to take a risk. Okay, let's look at another line. It has a comma too. Let's go for another line. The device. I find this line very quite comfortable to work with. The device was also sold as toy. No, well, rather go for okay. So if I look here, when Galileo read of it quietly and said, and this. So I think this is better line. Also the this one also the Dutch telescope. Let's see if we can copy paste it. When? Sorry. If I copy it, I don't know if it will work or not. See, did it work? Yes, it worked. So, if you write the words as it is, it tells me that it is 32 lines. Okay. But I cannot put full stop right here because I have to have at least 50 lines. So put a comma. And also there is a full stop here. We cannot put full stop. In a sentence, there should be only one full stop. You can put a comma here. Comma here. And definitely your the should not be capital because it says comma. It's not a full stop. So this shows that copy pasting it, I was able to write 32 words, but at least minimum there should be 50. They don't tell you exactly. Here they don't tell you exactly how many words you should be having. They should just tell you minutes. But again, I would suggest, being brown people, I would suggest that you write as many words. But the limit is 70. So if you can make it to 70, do go for 70. So you can provide the system many keywords from the paragraph. If you go for less words, then you will be giving the artificial intelligence very less keywords to mark you. Okay, so till here I'm 32. Now let's see which other statement should I copy. Why not I copy this? Sufficiently till health. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, I put it here. I should remove the full stop because I'm adding one more line. And I should remove sufficiently. So I should minimize, like make the S small, and then I put a full stop here. Now let's see if there is any mistake. I would rather remove this thing because it has semicolon, so it's quite disturbing to look at. Let's remove this. Okay. Let's put back Galileo. Quickly set out because it doesn't look like a statement to me. Okay, let's see how many words I have now. 40 is again, I think it's very less words. We should pick another line from here somewhere. What about? I'm taking time because obviously it's for the first time, but once you're comfortable with this thing, it will not be an issue. Never go for statements which has question mark. No, that doesn't make the statement. Okay, these lines look good. Astronomers, because it has so many nice keywords, astronomers and pages and stuff like that. There is no hard and fast rule, but with practice, you will come to know that how you are at it and what makes you comfortable while you're doing this part. Because it has no fixed template as such. Let me put it here. Put a formula and best astronomers. Okay, let's see how much words now I have. It is about 48 words. Okay, let's see what happens. Let me enter it. Let's see what I get. It was trial and error. Let's see if I submit it. You have to be very careful about the timer. It's 10 minutes. How much did I?
मैम सेमीकोलन नहीं यूज कर सकते?
I never used semicolons. I never used semicolons. Let's see how much.
कितने वर्ड में लिख सकते हैं? 48 या 50 से above होना चाहिए.
I would suggest you go for 70. I would suggest, see, I got very less marks on grammar because I didn't put much words. And also, see, they say that it's version and wish. तो जब आप बीच बीच में से उठाएंगे ना तो वो उनको डिफरेंट डिफरेंट जुमले लगेंगे. अब ये विश रखा है ना, तो ये कह रहा है विश का you should have made wish full capital letter. But if I go for capital letter, then the thing is that it will not make a complete statement. So what I'm trying to say is pick those lines which are like big statements which do not have many commas in between. It's a complete full statement without any breakages, without any commas, without any as such question marks or hyphens, so you don't get any errors as such.
मैम मोर ओवर ये यूज कर सकते हैं एडिशनल वर्ड्स वगैरह जो है?
No, don't use more over.
ट्रांजिशन
Moreover mean don't use moreover or however. Don't, I would not suggest. I never used it. Just put commas and ands and full stop. You can try it. You
Okay.
can try it if you see if you are okay, but I never suggest moreover and however.
Okay.
But I see whatever I'm saying is it's what I went through. I'm not saying I'm 100% right and what I'm saying is the only thing. Even the templates you are following, if you're getting marks on it, stay with your template. Don't try to change a template on a short notice. Many people are selling that we use this template and we got scored this much mark. It's okay, it's fine. If you are getting, main thing is if you are able to score it, you are able to play with the template, then go with it. It's not just that you use my template. I'm just sharing that I use this template, I'm okay with it, and I used the template.
I have a question, not in this section. The question is in the retail lecture. What strategy you will follow?
Okay, let me. Retail lecture number one is that you should go for phrases. If you are comfortable with phrases, go for phrases. If you are comfortable with keywords, go for keywords.
Sometimes we are unable to collect a long sentence, which is called phrases. So that is okay if I can collect two phrases and some key points.
Yes, it is like what I did. What I used to do was when the the lecture starts, I listen for 5 seconds. Then I write what I listened, because the thing is, what you write, you listen, you will be not be making grammatical mistakes. Na? For keywords, we might make grammatical mistakes because we have to make a statement from the keywords. So we are not able to connect it properly. Then I write, then I listen for 5 seconds. But that also depends if the retail lecture is long. If it's long, then you have a lot of material to write for phrases. But if the retail lecture is small, then go for keywords. And how do you know if it's a small or big? if the recording is moving very fast, if the bar, if I show you the thing, what I mean exactly.
Yes, I understand what you want to
Yeah. If that,
tell.
that bar is, if that circle is moving very fast, that means the lecture will be small. Go for keywords. If that bar is moving slowly, that means the lecture will be long. So then go for phrases. And you can follow any template you want. The main thing about speaking is there should be consistency. There should be no fumble. You should be talking at one tone. There should be you should not lose your confidence. You are posing at the right place, at the commas and full stops.
Okay. Another question is in the describe image. During talking during participating in describe image, do you have to be more fluent and don't concern much about the content?
No, no,
Which
no.
one is more important to you?
That's wrong. That's wrong. You need to concentrate on the content. Let me show you one describe image. Let me do one for you. So if you look at it, if you look at this, this is one of the describe image. I have given you the template. So you tell me, how would you?
Please, I'm not sure.
Okay.
The screen is not present here.
Oh wait, maybe let me share the screen. Okay. Hmm. Okay, you tell me, how would you read this paragraph, this thing? You tell me. This is a describe image. What will you do?
Sorry, will you please repeat?
If you see this diagram in the describe
Yeah.
image, what will you do? How will you approach it?
First I want to say that title, then what contents in the x-axis and what elements are present in the y-axis. Then I will present the highest portion, then the lowest portion, and if there are any similarities, I try to mention those.
Okay, good. But there is no topic written here. Can you see? There is no topic.
Yeah, then I will say this is a bar chart, and there are 5 different elements. In x-axis there are these and that, and in y-axis there are different qualities are presented. Then I will say the highest portion belongs to this and the lowest portion belongs to this, and there are other elements that.
Exactly, very good. And also, the thing about describe images, you try to read as much things given on the keywords given, like ferns and conifers and flowering plants, type of plant, mosses and cactus. The thing is, you do read these words because these are keywords which are feeded in artificial intelligence. So sometimes people are so much concerned about repeating the template that they skip these words because they want to complete the template rather than completing the stuff given. So your concern should be that you make sure you read each and every keywords that's given in the picture, even the numbers. Templates is only helpful if you get a describe image where the content is very less. Like the keywords is very less in the picture, so you don't know what to say from yourself, then that the template is important. If you get any picture which has already have so much material, this picture has a lot of stuff here. There are 5 words and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. 0, 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. So make sure you do read these. These are the keywords that are fed in the system. So if you read them, then you will get the marks. The people are so concerned about completing the template that they skip these words.
It will be very helpful if you can present us your one practiced
Okay, let me see.
describe image.
I have done because right now I'm speaking so much, and also if I practice and if I submit result, it will give you low score because there is so many distortions from your sides also and in the background. So I will show you one of my exams, the mock that I conducted, and show you one of the scores, so you will get an idea. Just give me a second.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, just give me a second. Maybe this one. Here in speaking, I have 80. Okay, fine.
I'm requesting Faizan to mute his mic. It's very noisy.
Actually, so let me just go to one of the describe images that I've done. Okay, let's see if where I've scored good somewhere. 78, this is 79. Okay, let me show you this one because this has a lot of stuff also and the scores is good. So let me show you this one. Here is an informative picture in front of me. Let me have a closer look at the picture. The topic is wait. Just give me a second.
Would you please share the link so that I can hear?
Okay, I will share it. Just follow me right now. I will share the link. Don't worry.
Sure.
Here is an informative picture in front of me. Let me have a closer look at the picture. The topic is about the percentage of people using board transport. I can see there is a rank of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see there are different countries and percentage traveling by boat. I can see Nauru travel by 94.5%. Petro states of Micronesia is 91.1%. Cook Island is 90.9%. Tonga is 90.8%. New is around 81.7%. There is a maximum and minimum effect. In conclusion, it is a very important picture. So did you hear? I spoke each and everything. I was taking a
Yes.
class from a student, and what he did, he was reading 94%, 91%, 90%, and he was scoring 64. Why he scored 64? Because he didn't give the system the complete keyword. The keyword is 94.5. So 0.5 itself is a keyword. Why did you skip that? 0.1 is itself a keyword. 0.9 itself is a keyword. So the person was reading 90%, 90%, 91%, 94%, 81%. No, don't do that. Because I have seen that people are so eager to complete the template that they don't care what's written. You have to make sure. I even read this. The rank is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't think that these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 don't have any importance. They do have.
Yes, you are right.
So try to read keywords. If you go for completing the templates, the time is very less. Most of the time will be taken by the template. Rather, if you just read these things, it will complete. It will do the task. It will give you numbers. It will complete the 20 and 25 seconds of the actual required timing and everything. Then you don't need to focus much on the template. So I don't know why people are crazy after templates. Templates is not everything.
So another question is in reading and writing, fill in the gaps. Do you have any suggestion to improve in this section?
Okay, let's go for reading and writing. Okay, writing is something that you cannot teach someone because it all depends how much reading habits you have, how good is your English, how good is your grammar. This is nothing. This is not something that you cannot teach anyone. Yeah, but there are some rules. What I was going. There was one student. He said he was very good in reading and the reading part, but the thing was he was unable to manage his time. That was because he was reading the whole paragraph. Don't read the whole paragraph. Just read the lines which are the blank. I know this is a bad thing. It's a very bad thing to skim. If you skim something, especially reading, it's very bad. But we don't have time. We have to manage our time. So if you want to manage your time, just read the line which has blanks. Like in today's fast-paced world, our dash to the environment is pressing concern. So our just try to figure out what will be the word. The word are some what it could be. So word. Okay. Just first let me tell you the tactics and then we will solve it. Then again, once you have done it, for example, you have solved it. Then go for the another line which has blank. The relentless exploitation of natural resources dash the pollution levels increase or something. Fluctuating, diminishing, soaring, escalating, fluctuating, soaring, escalating, right? Okay, for example, now you read the third line. Okay, now we see that there aren't any blanks from here till here. There is no blanks. Don't read these lines. These lines have no important information. They are not necessary. They are not relevant to the paragraph. Sometimes these lines are just for the distraction. So ultimately go to another line which has a blank like this. Using plastic, dash and recycling efforts are steps. Okay, now you're done with this. Leave it. Now again go for another line which has a blank. This saves your time. This is very important. Okay, when you're practicing, don't concern about time. Just try to concentrate on the number of correct answers you're getting when practice. Because you need to get confidence that, okay, you are good at it. Once you are confident enough, then try to manage your time. That's the trick. Because I cannot teach you the blanks. I cannot teach you. Like we must dash and dash reduce our dependence on fossil fuel. We can say we must try to concentrate. We must collectively, relatively select it collectively, because we all must collectively reduce. So try to choose the word which you think that makes sense in the statement.
Does collocation list help you to fill up the blanks?
I didn't get your question. How can you say? What do you mean by collocation?
There is a list, collocation list, like which word appears after which word. There is a like, if we have a lot of reading habits, then these things build up automatically. But
Exactly.
those have no such practice. They try to memorize those collocations so that they think they will get those things common in the real exam.
They see it's again the thing is how the
It's a phrases, like phrase.
I understand, but for me, you know, whenever I go for grammar, I score 3 out of 10. When I go for natural listening, that's if the word sounds good, if the statement is sounding comfortable, I get 10 out of 10. For me, going for grammar rules never worked out. It's anything that
Yeah.
does it looks good to you, does it sounds good to your ears. You're not getting irritated and cringy when you try to choose things. Then it's what reading is all about. You cannot memorize the colloquialism or method of reading. It's all depends how good your reading habit is. But
Yes, it's
but
true.
I would suggest that when you're practicing, make sure at least you get one answer right. Once you're comfortable, go for at least two answers right. Damn, don't think, okay, the timer is running. Don't think about that right now. Then try to get three answers right. Then try to get four answers right. You will get the hang that how this paragraph work basically. Then go for
Yeah.
time. Then go for timers.
One question is, this is your first time you go and you will get full marks or your desired score?
Yes, it was my first attempt.
Okay.